So we want to acquire practices like this one that are more of an entrepreneurial effort by a doctor that's put his stamp on all of his patients and the commitment that goes along with that, serving them. And once we're able to purchase those practices and set up a management company that manages them, it keeps them a little safer. The doctors that way can come in and work for us and focus on the dentistry. The dentistry is what really is the core of this business. And a dentist that is $400,000 in debt from financial aid and grants and whatever they've had to get through school now need to make more money than they can even think about and have to manage too many pieces of paper, and then it takes them away from the dentistry, which is where they make their income. So we want to provide for them an opportunity to be a good doctor, number one, help consumers because they have a good doctor to go to and they're not shoved into a managed care consortium that doesn't attend to patient care. And thirdly, we allow doctors that have had a good brand on their practice to transition out, be comfortable, and still be involved with what they've got for 30 years of experience in their mind to shift over to the new practitioners.
So that allows that younger dentist to step into a brand
Right.
without building it.
Right.
That's an amazing concept. So who are you? Tell me a little bit about you.
Well, my name's Dr. Chase, and I've spent 30 years plus in dentistry. It was an inspiration for me to be in dentistry. It wasn't a career goal that I actually thought about choosing for a money reason. I just felt I got a direction from a spiritual call, and that's where I ended up, and I knew there was something important that I could do, and I've learned so many things from so many masters in the field, so many wonderful instructors and mentors. In Japanese, sensei, the masters of my profession have imparted immense wisdom on me, and I can see a vision about how dentistry should be, and it's going in an opposite direction. We should not be in a destruction mode of biological tissue in the mouth, crowns and root canals. We should be in a direction of rebuilding, restructuring, and aiding in the preservation of what we've been given.
Well, that's amazing. What about some of the new technologies? You're going to add that as well as your great insights?
So general dentistry has digital x-ray as their standard of care. We want that in every practice. But some of the things that we don't have in standard of care are biomimetic dentistry, which is a mouthful, but it basically means mimicking the tooth structure. And the materials that are available in today's market replicate the tooth structure in every layer, in every dimension, and in every possible strength and wear resistance, tenacity to fluids, all of those things. Also, we'd probably like to keep the implant process going for those people who have already lost teeth and don't want to wear dentures. Dentures that are custom created to people's looks using a lot of the artificial intelligence systems and robotics. There's just many things that you can incorporate into a dental practice in today's world and make it a much more ideal situation for the patient. Unfortunately, it costs money and it takes time to learn, and most people don't want to go to all the places that I've been to learn those things. So having access to knowing how to groom someone, you could almost start a whole new dental school based on what I have been blessed to learn.
So dentists could actually have access to your live stream broadcasts and pay-per-view and video on demand and add and integrate many of your concepts all over the United States. So you're basically setting up their practices, providing the financing and the structures, the personal financing of the dentist through the whole arc of the dental ecosystem.
Right.
So a dentist can actually get under your tutelage and just explode. Is this right?
Yeah, we have an exit strategy, we have an entrance strategy, and we have an interim strategy. You know, how big do they want their career to go? It's here.
Can you walk me through this small office and let me see how it goes? Just scroll and give me a
This
tour.
is the first time I've looked too, so.
Okay, we're going to let the doctor, whom we're going to transition this practice from,
Give us the tour.
He's going to give us a tour of his facility.
Okay, this is front desk, of course. Front desk, and that's the. I get about at least 4, 5, sometimes 7 new patient the day I work here. So
That's a lot.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
if I be here more often, of course, it's gonna be really this business will be booming. Everything is in functional, everything working. When I came here, the X-ray machine was not working. I have to call the technician to come. Some of the like a sterilizer, everything else was missing. No compressor. The doctor, I think his name was Caleb, Dr. Caleb.
Caleb.
Robert Caleb.
Yeah.
So he disconnected everything. We couldn't get this one, so technician has to come. Then I bought the processor. I bought the. Sorry.
Keep moving.
Yeah. You can see there is a panoramic X-ray back there. Of course, you know. So, and two X-ray machine. Even you want to add digital, still you need this
The
X-ray
heads.
machine.
Yeah.
So you need it. So this is the lab, of course. Sorry about the mess. You can look at it. All these articles.
All this room need is a good dentist.
Yeah. So that's true. And then is
Lounge.
lounge room or.
So a practice of this size in this area, and a person came in here and really worked, what could the person make? The dentist.
Well, if they are established, I'm sure at least they make somewhere around 500,000.
Okay, out of this practice here,
Yes.
with your model. Would you
Yes.
be willing to share that model just by video with other dentists? How you did it?
Well, in this practice, I did not make that much. All I'm saying, if somebody working,
If they were here full time.
That's what I'm
full
saying.
time.
Right.
but
You would,
could teach
for
them how.
me,
but you could tell them what to
of
do.
course.
That's what I'm
With
asking.
one day, yes. With one day working, I made 150,000.
One day.
Working one day a week.
One day a week.
And
This
he's-
is